are looking at me with those eyes. Okay, hey guys. So welcome to the stream. So today we're gonna do a quick stream because tomorrow I'm going to be going somewhere early, and yeah. So anyway, I might have to. Wait. So I don't know. I don't know what to do for today. I just started streaming because like I was, you know, I was like, okay. So honestly, today I was expecting of a little adventure where we're gonna keep walking, going to Eastwood, BGC, walk around. But apparently we just did some errands today, so yeah. And I just want to say that the oh shit. Okay, don't look at that. Let's block that. Anyway, so yeah. So we went to the mall. Instead of like going around, we bought groceries and stuff like that. And like apparently, the mall is kind of empty today because the sale just ended. It was in Mega Mall. So yeah. And like, what else to talk about? I don't know. I just love my fit, and I don't think I got to like show it to the right audience because like all the passerbys or like residents and like I wanted to go beach. Okay. If you want to know more about me, I don't know. I guess it's something I'm also interested about. Also, like, there's one thing I honestly can come up with something great and like keep the flow going, but like, there's a lot of things going in my mind right now that I want to express, and like, yeah, I actually feel like we can have a lot of fun in stream, but like, there's too many thoughts that you know the system ain't running, like instead of crashing it's just not processing. But like, yeah, anyway. So yeah, I got my earrings. It's very nice, very cute. Then I got my iPhone SE, iPhone SE watch SE, where I can control it. Notifications, and then the control device, and then yeah, it's pretty nice. I got to hack my brother's iPad because it was connected to my account apparently, and like, yeah. So today, oh, I also want to show you guys this ring I got. It's very nice. Um, okay, yeah, as you can see, there's a white spot right there. It's to like, make it fit into my finger. It's very pretty, if you can tell. Yeah. Will you remember me? Okay. I do. And then like, what else should we talk about? Should I wear my bracelet instead? Cause like, bro, I like what I did to my hair, but like this is not really what I went with. It's more nice, but like yeah, I really fixed myself. Okay, I'm bored and I'm depressed. I think you know what I yearn for. You know, having these repairs is just not it, bro. Let me. It's not me. Okay. Okay. Anyway, going back to what we're gonna talk about. What I want to say is that okay. Okay. So first of all, okay. I'm sorry if I'm getting distracted. It's just that I really want to have my, thoughts being set up properly so that, but like, anyway, it's my stream, so like, whatever. Okay, yeah, I just got home, and then as I got in my room, I just started streaming, so like, yeah. I need to like kind of clean up a bit, but yeah, there's actually a lot of things that's going on in my mind right now. So many things running and like yeah. Also like I got a piercing, which my family members don't know about, except for my mom and my dad. But other people, nada. Anyway, so yeah. There's a lot of things going on in my mind right now. But like okay, I'm going to try to explain every bit until I fix this. Okay, I fixed that. Okay. Oh, and I got a mood ring, which I'm not sure works. Okay, I think I have ADHD, and like I easily get distracted, but like whatever. Cause like there's a lot going on in my room right now, and I just want to fix it. And tomorrow I have to like wake up early, and it's really important. I really need to like attend this thing I'm going tomorrow, and like yeah. And the thing is, okay, there's a lot of things to say. Like I don't know where to start, cause like oh, cause like school is like starting in like 2 weeks, and like there's a lot of things to say. Okay, wait, let me just do something real quick, and then I will explain my life story, or our life story. Okay. So, where to start? Hey, hey. Yeah, there's actually a lot in my mind right now. I don't know where to start. Okay, first of all, um, okay, this is exciting, but like, legit, there's a lot of things going on right now. But I have to add some lies into it so that it won't get, too much. Or like, so that, anyway, disclaimer. Okay, so I am an incoming junior. So, like, I would have a lot of pressure about school and all that. Because, like, you know, on my year, okay, in my previous school year, that's the point where I had to, like, show every effort and, like, okay, I can compose myself into this. Okay, I just turned off the mic monitoring. Okay, so anyway, how do we start? So first of all, since my previous school year was like a bit of an important journey in my education life, it's the most where I was, that school year was the most, I wouldn't say difficult, but rather mentally incapable. Cause like there's a lot of things that happened during that year. And that year, I would want to say that during the first time or the first day of that school year, I was like kind of mixed feelings. Because I remember what happened before that school year was some weird friendship. Okay, let me start and explain and give context. So, I am an academic honor student. And let's start. In K1 and K2, I had honors. Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, until grade 4, I had academic awards. No, I think that stopped in grade 4. And then grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10. That's the time where I would say that I lost, myself. Or like, during those years, it was like the years that I really regret because like I feel like I wasted my potential. I could have done better, but instead I was being led into the path where I'm all on my own and that it's just the way it is. And like, because like, in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, I was in rooms that were academically, you know proficient. And like, I'm happy to be in those rooms because like everyone is so inspiring, everyone is so motivated, everyone is dedicated, and like you just want to keep going. But then like grade after like grade 3, I don't know what happened. I just somehow just went with the flow, go with the flow, because like all I need is to pass. But honestly, I know that deep inside myself, I have the potential. Cause legit, I had first honor, and like, I believe that I'm a fast learner. I'm um, I'm really, flexible. I'm resilient. I'm independent, and like, there's a lot of things that I was able to handle just on my own, and it's crazy. And especially those, and especially the most year that has impacted me, that took impact on me, was 10th year. Because, like, I don't know what was going on. I was elected a leader, and then I I had this, like, stigma, but it's some sort of stigma that I don't think it would be called stigma, but like maybe to a certain person, and it's only a single person, and I don't know why, but like I don't know, girl, I've been bothered by that certain person like 3 whole years during the pandemic, like crazy. Cause like, okay, so like legit, there's so many things that I haven't told anyone, and like this is why I really want to express myself towards someone, but like I just can't, cause like bro, I just okay. Disclaimer: it's not that I don't rely on the people or my classmates slash friends in my room. It's just that I don't feel like, if I would like express myself towards them, I don't feel like they would really understand it, or like they would return back the, you know, communication or stuff like that. It's just that, yeah, I just don't feel validated when I come to open up with them, because like I feel like they will just like the decline. No, not decline. That's not the word I'm looking for. Like they would just like avoid it, but like in a D word. I forgot. Oh my gosh, it's so late at night. I woke up at 5, and it's like 10. Okay, like non-stop. I was woke the whole time. Anyway, it's like yeah. So okay, there's a lot of context that I have to tell you guys. Okay, but there's one thing. Okay, let me introduce myself. You can call me Chaska, but is that true or false? Nah, I'm kidding. Anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't really want to give out specific details, because like, bro, legit, it's not. I don't want to explain. Anyway, so yeah, I'm Chaska. I live here, apparently. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want to give details, but like I feel like it's necessary, but like I don't want to do that, because like basically I'm streaming as if I want to, like, it's as if I'm talking to a friend or like something like that. But like, yeah, I just think it's just comforting. Anyway, so like yeah, hi, and yeah, see, it's so messed up, because like there's a lot of things that I want to express myself about, but like I just can't find the comfort in relying to someone about my thoughts, because like yeah, I just feel like they would decline it. Oh my god, this decline the word I'm looking for here, but like anyway, so like yeah, bro, and that's why I'm like tired most of the time. But like yeah, dude, it's so frustrating, because like there's this part of me that self-sabotages, and there's a part of me that sticks to the mindset, the positive mindset, and there's this mind that thinks the it's hopeless. Basically, the negative side, and it's frustrating because the negative side is there, giving thoughts, and then there's the hopeful side, and it's like together. And this one, it's like so annoying, because like I can't have a negative and a positive, at the same time. That's why maybe maybe that's why I'm yearning for someone older than me. And like, that's crazy. I can't believe. Okay, guys, there's a lot of things that happened to me. Anyway, cause like yeah, it's so frustrating to have three parts of me that has a positive mindset, a negative mindset, and a mindset that like balances, like it's okay, like there's another way and stuff like that. And like that three mindset is just so frustrating, because honestly I'm an easy person to talk to, and I feel like I'm like the most courageous, like I'm just like the type of person who can do anything but like can't, because of this some sort of shadow that has been lingering around me my whole life. Because like I know that I can do it, I know I have the potential, but like this shadow is like hiding me in darkness. That's why I want to escape from it, and that's why I always yearn to like be independent. Like by the time I go 18, I would be like on my own, like yeah, helping myself. And I really envision that, and that vision is so clear to the point that I am so excited to like be out there, experience stuff. That is why I kind of want, I kind of have the ambition to like transfer schools. And like in that case, I kind of, okay, so anyway, because there's this thing that happened. Okay, in January, I think I took an entrance exam on a certain school. So I took it, right? And then I got the results. It said that I didn't pass because the participants were full. The list is full, so like they couldn't accept me. But I passed. And like that's like the most, you know, disappointing thing that I've ever like, experienced. Cause like, you know, I just didn't like it when I. Okay, there's a part of me that took the test results for granted, and like, there's a part of me that during that admissions or like during the test, I knew that I wasn't going to make through it, but like I had the high hopes, knowing that it will be okay, because I know in myself that I have the potential to do more, to be able to, you know, excel in high standards. But like when I was studying, or like when I was preparing myself for that entrance test, I felt hopeless. And I just don't know why I didn't study. Because maybe I thought, because like honestly, when I took an online class, which didn't really help, um, I found the topics very easy, and that's why I took it for granted that I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know why. And like anyway, during that time, it was my 10th year, and like I was really crazy. I would say crazy because my mental is like crazy, right? I'm a leader. I was elected as a leader that time, and then I had to manage friendship, and then I had to manage the difficulties in being a leader, because it was my first time being a leader. And like to have a group with a certain person that like confuses you with the stigma, um it's like hard. But like the thing is, they're really nice people, but like having to do it on my own so that no one would worry is just like such a deep impact. And like I know what's good and like what's wrong during my time in leadership, but like it's really the mental state that has been controlling me to do, not the better thing to do. And I take initiative, but like, yeah, it's just the mental state that like slows me over. And like, during my first time in 10th year, I was really tired, like mentally. Cause like, there's this thing about the friendship. It's so toxic, but like, there's nothing that you can do because that friend needs someone, but then they're manipulating into like, they're just not manipulating you, but like, they're experiencing so many things. But like, see, and like, I don't, it's so toxic because like, I'm there for, but like, you see, I don't know, but like, I know, because the thing is, it's not a steady friendship if I was just, you know, like I have no choice. It's not what I call friendship, but like what I call, I need to be there for someone because they need someone and stuff like that. And it's not necessarily called a friendship if I don't feel validated, comfortable, or like, expressive those times. And they would like some sort of control you or manipulate you, like, hey, what are you doing? Don't do that. And like, but like the thing is, they're really, she's really, but like, yeah, it's so frustrating and it's so hard because like I'm doing all this on my own and it's so hard because like I can't rely on anyone because like if I rely on someone like randomly, I wouldn't feel like balance. Like it would all be for nothing, and like I just put myself in a vulnerable state. But the thing is, it's nice to be vulnerable, but like not at times to people you don't want to share your vulnerable side, stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I tried doing that once because like I met a friend, I mean someone who I can really relate with, and then when I got to that point, it seems like she also needed someone to talk to really badly with. But then, I mean, she like, needs someone like a friend, and I'm there for her. But like sometimes at that point, she would have to feel. Yeah, it's funny because like yeah, she's a good friend. I don't know. There's a lot of things in my life that I've experienced, but I've never got to like share it with someone. No one knows me, and like that's one of like hardest things. I've never got to express myself in truth and like to really who I am. I've really hidden myself behind a persona of a person that's like really like smiley, who's really fun, and like I always hide behind that mask because like in that mask you can see someone who's really loud, who's noisy, who's fun, who's friendly, who's understanding, and like yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of thoughts in my head that I want to express, but I don't know how. Cause there may be some points that feel, there are some misconceptions and like yeah, it's hard to navigate myself if there are a lot of thoughts I haven't expressed to anyone but myself. And it's so hard. So I really want to like I really yearn to be in a different community, different environment. Cause like during my past years in that school, it's just like something that, you know, I let my guard down and something like that. It's just so hard. Cause there's nothing wrong. Cause like honestly in my life there's nothing wrong. Or yeah. I don't know why it's so hard to express myself. And maybe that's the reason why I always look for higher standards and like others. That's like a negative way. And that's like a red flag of some sort. Like anyway, but I mean it's not that I always think about, high standards. It's not that. Oh god. Wait, wait, let me compel myself. Unlike most kids these days, I yearn for someone who's understanding, loving, and caring. I know that might be that, many people my age, you know, would want that, but like, it's just something that I've been yearning for. Because, like, I deeply feel that with those types of factors and values, I just feel like my I just feel like putting myself into this like thought would like, wait. That's why I call myself a resilient person, because like I'm able to cope with things that impacted me, and like I just move on no matter how challenging the part is. I just like move on. And like I think that's like one of the like what I think that's like one of the things that is not healthy. It's a very unhealthy thing to like have a mentality on or something like that. And that's why back then when it's just myself, I don't really want to go home. I still want to spend time with my friends because like I enjoy it, and like I don't know why there's a lot of things that it's hard to cope with. I don't know why. And like the thing is, nah, there's a lot of things. Okay, and maybe the thing is that since there's like most of the time I have no choice but to accept that it is what it is. And like maybe that's one of the most impactful things in my life. I don't know, I grew up. Wait, I don't know if anyone's here. Let me play a song. Shit, I'm streaming on YouTube. Okay, how about we do this in Twitch? Okay. How do I play music? Non-DMC YouTube music. Let's do that. Okay. So yeah. I grew up in a place where my life started so young with two young, loving people. They're my parents. And like, growing up, they've been working hard because I don't know what happened, but like, they had their jobs, right? But then one told the other to quit their jobs and just focused on taking care of me. And like, yeah. And the other one, I don't know what happened, but like, they both did just stop working, and so they're focused on me. And like, in all my life, we've just been being supported by one person, and that's the ancestor. And like, yeah, that's why I really didn't have a choice. Like, it just, I don't know why, but it hurts so much. There's a lot of things that happened, but there's nothing wrong or nothing bad, but it's something that really just impacts you because it makes you think of the reality and like of how it's like impacting others. I don't know why I'm crying. And what's always on my mind is that I need someone, and like, I just need someone to like distract me, and like, that's not what I really meant, but like, you get how it is. It's said wrong, but like, I really need someone. It's like, I want to escape this, but that's just not the reason why I need someone. I just like need someone to like, I can be close with, stuff like that. Cause I'm so tired. I don't want to be living in the loop in the old school. Cause I feel like if I transfer, I would be living in a dorm or like someplace else, away from this. Like, start with a new environment. Cause like, I'm just not motivated. I'm so like disinterested. That's why I would always, I'm so bored. I want to do something because I feel like if I had like the chance to do something, I would want to try everything. Like I know that I can't do that because of the shadow that's been lingering. The shadow is something that you just have to accept. That's why, yeah, it's so hard. I don't know why, but maybe it's because that no one would understand. I don't know why it's so hard. Cause man, I'm not like this. I know, you know, and like, like with my one friend, when she would describe me, she would say that, "Hey, where's Jessica? Where's Jessica who's always smiling? Who made it through camp all on her own? Who made me happy?" I think that I think she's like a real one. But yeah, it would my friendship with her would have to be complicated because yeah. I mean it's just like typical high school stuff because of like friend groups and stuff like that. But like yeah, we're there for each other. But like yeah. And by the way, that certain someone has like been on my mind because like I think she's like one of the people that I yearn to be in contact with because I was friends with her for like years in my grade school life, and then like I don't know, why I thought of her because it started grade 8 the last week, like during at the end of the grade 8 year. I just thought about her when we were like having our awardings. I don't know, it's so weird. Alright, because there's this thing, there's a part of my life. I mean, there's a part of my life, what that? There's a factor, like, I streamed, like, in those streams, I always talk about this certain person, and, like, I had, like, code names for her. Her code name was, like, Manok, or, like, Bitch, or, like, Crazy Girl, or, like, Baliwag. Oh, have you the Baliwag? Because, like, her name has those syllables, and it starts with a B and ends with an ag. So, so my code name for her is Baliwag, but I think she knows that because, like, I kind of put myself out there about like being real until like how I feel, because like it was bothering me that I really want to confront it, and like, a part of me like about confronting things. When I confront something, it means that I'm over it, or like something that I really want to like get myself over it. But like anyway, basically, I did that, and it was like 2023 November, like 2024 November. Anyway, I think it was Halloween, and I did it lots of times. Girl, I don't know, but it's in the past, and like I really don't want to think about the past, cause like honestly, I'm healed about that situation, and like thinking about it is just like not it. Like there's no reason to talk about it if I've already sort myself out in that situation. Like I don't know, I'm like over it, but like the past me would like go on and on and on about the Lulu stuff, but like actually it's not the Lulu because like she felt the same way. I clarified things with her about like, because like, okay, here's the thing. I I noticed some stuff. I don't know. Both of us knows that there's an atmosphere of tension, and like I just wanted. Okay, so what I did, I confronted her. I messaged her like, "Hey, I just wanted to say that I feel this tension that I want to clear out, and like, I just want to see how you're doing." And like she said, "Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, she's in Korea that time," and I was like, "Girl," because like she was also eating with her family, and like I was disturbing her, but like she said it's fine. Because like we still kept on texting each other, and then pinapagalitan na siya. It's funny. But like it's something that, you know, that's good. Because like, it brought out communication. And like I'm glad I did that. But like, at the end of the day, I'm always happy for her. And like, I'm glad that she's doing alright. But most of the time, I really want to talk with her. Because like, she's mature at the point that she's someone I want to be friends with. I mean, it's just something that, I would want to say that I wasn't, concerning much. Because, like, in our grade school years, we were friends, but I think I was like, I was like everywhere. And, like, that certain person, she's like one of the, like, the most leveling person because like she's always on my level, and I was always like challenged by her because like we always meet by each other's side, and she's like one of the person that I like really really respect because like you know ever since grade 4, which was like the rooms that I'm not technically you know supposed to be in because like in my grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 I was like always in like the smart rooms, and then grade 4 I don't know what happened, but like I was classmates with that separate person, like she was there, and I was classmates again with her in grade 5, and like she was there, and like it's so funny, and then grade 6 grade 7 grade 8 we've been classmates forever. It is crazy. And like honestly in my life I don't really have a choice because like I'm just only doing things that are available because that's like one of the practical things because like I can't really push myself over to the limits unless I don't know. It's because of financial situation, guys. Like overall, I'm happy where I am, but like I don't know why I did not excel myself. I don't know. I just stayed for what's best. Um. Anyway, in grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, I always had high awards, but I was not in the smart rooms because like I just wanted myself to pass, and I was just left out on my own. Like I don't know. I wanted to enjoy the fun part, but like I managed to do fun and academics all together. I don't know. I just feel like I've wasted so many years, but like I know it has a purpose. Cause like out of all of the years, I always manage to, you know, and like that certain person's, she's like she took an entrance test to DLSU and Ateneo, and she passed both. And I knew that she could do it because, like, girl, she wanted that. Like me, I was like, go with the flow because, like, honestly, I know in myself that I have the potential to, but like, I didn't push myself because I just stayed to do. I don't know. Cause like I was really on my own, bro. Okay, how do you do this? What the fuck? Bro, I just wanna escape. Cause like I feel like if I'm on my own and if I transferred, I'll be able to help myself and like know what's best for me, and like I know that I will help myself. Cause like if I just stayed, I know I'm relying myself on them. It's so complicated. I don't know why. And the answer is easy. I don't know. It's easier said than done, but like no, bro, it's fucking killing me. I'm so tired. It's me. My head is all messed up. Cause I know myself. I can do it, but I just can't. I'm so not motivated to do shit, bruh. And I always envision myself to be out there on my own, helping myself, studying independently, going in the library, cafe, meeting up with friends, hanging out with people. Like, yeah, I'm being out there, expressing who I really am. I just don't want to be doing that. I just don't want to be stuck in the same school where I can't be myself. Because I know that I have to be there for others, but like, how can I be there for myself in that school? Because I can't really say no. Because I'm not that person. Because, like, if I do that, I don't know. I know that there will be someone who's willing to, like, be there for me. But, like, during my experience, no. I mean, like, you know, you'd have to approach them first. Because, like, they're already comfortable where they're at. Because, you know, I'm in that part of high school. But, like, yeah. Like, I don't know. And, like, honestly, I just want to say that this is not anything negative, but it's like an analyzation of a basic science experiment, okay? So it's not comparing. We're not defining comparing as something negative here, okay? Because like that's one of the misconceptions that is so. Oh, anyway, so basically, I just made a comparison that in the room where I'm supposed to be in, like the smart people. I'm just saying that because it's easier to like explain to you guys so that it wouldn't have to be complex. Anyway, it's like basically in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, I was in rooms that were filled with smart people. Maybe grade 4 as well. Anyway, so like yeah, there's a room full of smart people in grades 6, 7, 8, 9, which happened in the pandemic. 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I was grouped with random people. So I'm in random people right now, and like I would just want to say that based on their intelligence and like emotional intelligence, it's not something that I would like be comfortable with, because like I really want to like listen to people, but like instead it's just full of physical actions. I don't know, it's okay, because like I'm more of a person who can be like compatible with anyone. Honestly, I'm like comfortable with anyone because like I could really help them to like express themselves and like stuff like that. So anyway, so that's like how it's like in the other room. Like in the smart rooms, it's where I connect myself more with, and like the emotional intelligence is there, and like the understanding, and like you don't really have to keep you don't have to have your feelings invalidated and stuff like that. You're just there as yourself, and like everyone is supportive of that. But like in physical, the other rooms, it's just like comparing and like saying, oh, she's like that, like that. Like, girl, have a presence of mind, and like just know that everyone is their own character, and that stuff like that. And like that's just like one of the things that I just ponder upon, because like that's why I really miss going back into the smart rooms, and maybe that's why I really want to transfer into admin. But I have no choice because I don't know, maybe life really set it upon me to do that. Because like honestly, when I am when I am a student under that class, the other class, I just feel like in every year I always feel like, oh, I know I should have done more. I know I have the potential, but I didn't do better. But yeah, it's like one of the thoughts that always comes to my mind every time that school year will end. Cause like I know I got the potential, but why am I holding myself back? Why am I not signing up for myself, but like leaving myself behind for others? Why am I doing that? Cause like I know in grade 1, grade 2, like the smart rooms, I felt like I can be myself, can express myself, but I don't know why that happened in the other rooms, the other room. So like yeah, and like during those years, it's just a phrase of it is what it is. Cause like that was also, those years were also like the point where I was, left uh, left alone in my life, basically saying bahala ka dyan, like do whatever you want, it's your decision. and like I was basically independent, doing stuff on my own. And like that's one of the most resilient, that's one of the values that I see in resilience. And like it's just like one of the things I really, see myself. Because like, how come I was left all on my own, and I kept trying to do my best. How come in times of hopelessness and like, you know yeah, hopelessness, how come I still try? How come I still manage to get myself to pass, and with academics and like achievements, how come I'm still helping myself? And I said it's because that I found potential in myself, because I know deep down I really want to be the person who can achieve those stuff, because I know that the person in me, she's dedicated, she has a lot of potential. She's just reaching out to express herself, because throughout her whole life she's been lingering, hiding in the darkness to protect others, worrying about her, knowing that she's actually the super vulnerable. She's just filled with so much courage and like so much strength in her. That's why I think she, during her summer this year, she woke up. She made so many realizations this summer. Because honestly, the girl, that person, she went in a mentoring. She went in a mentoring program all on her own. And that mentoring program is for college entrance tests. And then she reviewed for that on her own. And in that review center, there are ates who are a year ahead of her. And like, you know, it would be a comfortable space because, it's a shared space where they can share each other's experiences. And like, that that girl is like glad to be, you know, in that review center, because she was able to help herself in preparation for her better, education. She's learning more, and like, she made new friends. And yeah, and that girl, she's gonna be waking up early tomorrow actually. And like, she would, go back to the review center to apparently study the abstract reasoning and like Filipino, one of those stuff that shows up in the entrance tests. But like, she has 2 more years to worry about that, so like, it's fine. But like, most of all, she's trying her best, and like, yeah, and I'm happy for her. But like, deep inside her, I feel like she really wants to start a new place, and like, yeah, have a new perspective. I mean, have a new environment, start with new beginnings, and like, start, it's a fresh new start. to be able to express who you really are and like to be able to reach your potential. And like, yeah, and I'm happy for that girl. But like, I feel like she's holding too much, too many feelings to be able to like go through all those challenges in life, despite doing everything all completely independently. And that's hard because like most kids don't usually feel that way. That's why she really, enjoys the little things in life. And the thing is, she always tries to make the best out of it. So, it's either a rejection towards redirection, which is not something I would believe in. But like, that's one of the typical sayings after, not being accepted in one of the schools. But like, yeah. When I saw the results, I just thought to myself that I want to do better. It was like, oh, I shouldn't be disappointed. Instead of this, I would want to push myself into like helping myself, like knowing that, you know, it was a reminder for me to like stay motivated, dedicated, and like, have strength and like have the resilience to like, appreciate that I took the opportunity to like, take the admissions test and like, I'm glad it happened. But so like, yeah, I shouldn't take it as a disappointment, but more as a acceptance, stage where you're strong and all that. And there are also there are also issues that are created because of this. I don't know, this shadow. And like it made me distance my parents. But like honestly, I get them, but I just feel like it would be easier to just stay in silent because I know what they've been through. But like one of them, they're pushing themselves so hard to the point that it's affecting others. And like I just want them to wake up and not lose hope because it's coming back to them and they lose hope. Like they think it's their fault. It's not. It's just reality. It's just that from when it all started, it is what it is. It is just like that. So you have to get through it. That's fucking nasty. Anyway, I really wish I want to transfer schools. I want to be in a new environment. Damn it. But like, whatever happens, okay. I just don't want to go through it all again. I don't want to go through it all again, bro. Oh, I can listen to music. I can just mute the desktop audio. Okay, you can hear me. It's like, yeah. Cause, bro, how come? How come? How come? I still manage. Told myself, bro. I can I can't believe it. Cause like last year, I joined so many things. I went. I did all my best. And then there are so many times where at points I lost hope, and it just hurt so much that I called to myself at night crying. I don't know why. Oh, oh. The reason why I wanted to play music on the speaker was because I didn't want anyone to like hear me. So like, yeah, I think that's true. But like, I just I don't care anymore. Cause yeah, but that's one of the reasons why I find music comforting. Cause every time I'm like in a hard condition, the heavy state, I listen to music and like it helps me. I'm sorry, but it's not that I regret being in this place or like you know saying that it's a waste. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that um it's happening again. The three mindsets: the positive, the negative. The negative appeared, but then the positive, and then the other mindset that's reassuring the body, the mind, that it's okay because it is what it is. You have to understand. But like, what's supposed to be the path that I should be on, and like, what should I be doing if I can't do that? Like, wow, those mindsets really frustrate me, guys. That's why I just need to, escape, find the distraction, find, someone I can rely on. So, like, yeah, those are my thoughts. One of, like, the most main things ever. And, like, here's something that I made myself. I want you guys to take a look. So, I think it's kind of my reconsideration letter. Wait, let me copy it without the. Yeah. Okay. Take a look at this. Oh, you know what? Let me just save. Here. Can you read chat? Right. Okay, you can read. Yearning and sonder all at once. There's a kind of happiness I long for. Not just the temporary kind. Wait. Okay. Okay, again. Yearning and sonder. Fuck. Wait, sorry. Yearning. Oh, Jesus, so weird. Yearning and sonder all at once. It's like I'm sick. My bad, chat. Yearning and sonder all at once. There's a kind of happiness I long for. Not just a temporary kind that comes and goes, but something deeper. The kind that heals. The kind that lets me breathe in excitement without having to pretend I'm okay when I'm not. Because for years there's been this part of me I've been running from. A part that holds back, that hides behind silence. It's afraid of the truth I carry. That part holds 5 years worth of aching. A quiet, constant ache I cry myself through at night while the world goes on unaware. And maybe that's what hurts the most. Not just the pain itself, but being invisible inside of it. I tried everything to burn that pain. I laughed through it, smiled past it, told myself it didn't define me. But the truth is, the weight never left. It lingered, heavy, unmoving, still. And I just want to be free. Free from shadows I never asked for. Free from the fear that says I'm either too much or never enough. I want to shine, not for others, but for myself. So I can finally see me. Not just the version I show the world. I won't let go of my potential. I can't, even when doubt creeps in. Even when I feel stuck in this endless cycle of regret, trapped in the thought that I've wasted so many years that I can't get back. Still, I keep moving. I try to let go of what prolongs the pain of the voices that make me doubt my own life. Sometimes I think it's all in my head. It's just my mind. But when I wonder, why they even trust me this? Because no one noticed. And this ache, it's getting old. The cycle, the numbness. I've been in it so long that one day, without even meaning to, I woke up. I woke up with a bang. Not with a bang, but gently, slowly, like light rising over wreckage. And in that moment, I realized something. I could choose. I could choose me. My life, my dream, my direction. I could finally choose the real me. The one who's been waiting quietly to be seen. Because of this, it's more than just longing. It's yearning. A flame in my heart, a deeper pull, an ache to be understood, to be loved without needing to explain why, to feel seen, even in silence, to crave connection while carrying the other woman. I believe I'm so weird and smart than most. I dream bigger. I want to laugh without holding back. I want to shine without shrinking. I want to live truthfully, speak freely, and never again apologize for the depth of my heart. And I know now it's never too late. I won't give up. I may have been stuck in a shadow, but that shadow will not define me. This time I rise. I will keep dreaming. And maybe, just maybe, this moment is the beginning. Because everything I've been through, everything I've carried, it will not be wasted. It will become a purpose. So I chose this path. So I choose a stellar strand to build a strong foundation for me. I just I want to be the kind of psychiatrist who hears what's unspoken, sees what's beneath the surface. It's not just a dream, it's a decision, a direction, my freedom, my truth, and I am ready for it. It's funny, I haven't had a dream in a long time. Since I was 3 years old, I live by the motto, be number one, be the best, always 100%. I believe Ateneo is a place where I can continue. Yada yada yada. And like, yeah. I love to love to love to love you. I hate to hate to hate to hate you. Da, 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 da. Love to know the water. I ooh, till you're light on. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, I want it. Listen to my dude. My playlist is so amazing. It's this one. I love it so much. Look at the songs. It's a nice song. I like this song too. But yeah. It's all in my head. It's all in my mind. That's why I choose. That's why I choose. Yeah. Okay. It's all in my head. It's all in my mind. Da 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 da. Oh shit. I got a girl, yeah, I got a girl. With your Louis V bag, tattooed on her arms, high heel shoes, and 6 feet tall. Stop looking at me with those eyes. You know, my words, they came from songs that I really relate with, that I really connect with, and it's fucking crazy. Stop looking at me with those eyes. Maybe we'll run back all the time. 'Cause I got it. Ooh. Stop looking at me with those eyes. I'm so ready. Please, 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 please. Baby, you understand. I'll be on my way. I got, 'cause I got it. Ooh. So, there we go, chat. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna be ending this stream. Hope you all enjoyed, even though I might, be keeping this to myself. So, yeah. Bye. It's been a good, exactly 2:02, 2:03. 2 hours. It's been a good 2 hours and 3 minutes. And like, if ever, in case in future me would be looking into this video, I just want to say that you already know what is, and like, I know that we'd always be thinking that it's reality and that it is what it is, and all we can do is like to move forward, stay strong, and continue for the better, and like just hope for the better, but like do all the best we can. And like, I know that's all we can say, but I know that deep down it's really, really hard, and that you're, really yearning for something. I bet you that. But like, just know that you're not alone, and that just have hope. And yeah, you're never alone. And it's okay. It's okay to cry. Express yourself. Think to yourself. And you don't have to feel invalidated. Just write it down. Write all your thoughts down. And listen to music. Listen to the flow. Listen to the flow of music. It's nothing that disturbs its art, because like music, it flows, and like it's one of the most soothing art that is one of the most, you know, comfortable thing ever. Like, it's such a fascinating genre. But like, yeah. Don't don't have yourself linger in these thoughts. Find a distraction. Go have fun. Come on. You're young. You're young. No matter how old you are young. You are young in the life to be experience everything. You're young because you still have a lot to experience and like to begin with. And that's young. That's being young. To be young and bold. To be courageous. And having the feeling of freedom and like just be young, and whatever holds you back, I know it's still there, but like still, I know you have to find a way to find alternatives, but like I know that it is what it is, but please, I just hope you're free, you know? And I don't think social media is the way to do it. And I know that, exercising yourself would be hard. I mean, I know that it won't be hard for you, but like mentally. But like, yeah. Just have hope. Cause like everyone loves you. And like, you should always remind yourself of that. And that no matter what happens, you're not alone. I'm here with you. And like, I know others are too. It's just that, yeah. But see, you should also know that everyone has their own story, and yeah, always be kind to others because I know that that will be such a rewarding thing because kindness is such a gift that others yearn for, and I know that everyone yearns to be happy, and for that it's a community, and like to be to be having a community, you always need to start with yourself. Love yourself. Be in peace with yourself. Guide yourself to the right path and learn to love yourself. Because how can you love yourself and be in the state where everything feels so mad and crazy. So, yeah, love yourself. Find your flow. Find your river, the stream that keeps you flowing into what, brings out the truest form of yourself. And like, yeah, come on, don't lose hope. You got this. We got this. No matter what happens. This is life and you're already living it. And I know you always want to say, I'm gonna start doing this. But hey, you're already starting life and you only live once, and might as well do it as soon as possible. Because you'll never know. There might be a day where time comes. But, like, always remind yourself, live a day always to the fullest. And don't expect anything because that's in the future. And your future will always depend on your choices and what you make right now. And the decisions you make will always have consequences. And like that's one of the many things that you should always ponder on. And like, yeah, you should always be kind to others. Cause man, you can't always be a grumpy person towards others. It means, if you're a grumpy if you're a grumpy person towards others, that means you're a grumpy person towards yourself. And I think that might need a little, and not a little, but like I think that might need some time for you to realize on things. And yeah, and I know that you know what's right and what's wrong, and I know that in your heart you always want the best for others. And I hope that you won't lose that. Because, yes, also in addition to that, always put yourself out there. Okay? Don't hold back. Take every opportunity that you can, and you will get there. But always do it in kindness and compassion and in love. Don't do it out of competition because, competition doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you see growth and potential in yourself. Okay? So always focus on yourself because, bro, we have years and lots of time for growth. Okay? So, yeah. Take care. I'm gonna be ending the stream now because I want to wake up early in 6 hours. In 6 hours, I'm gonna be awake. Anyway, so yeah. Don't have your heart feeling, don't always have it feeling, invalidated. Always put your heart out there. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream for reals now. Because, yeah. And always remember, family is there. Family is the foundation of love. Okay. No more. No more talks. No more talks. Okay, final. Okay. I'm gonna be ending the stream today. And yeah, I hope you're doing your best today. Please, 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 please don't lose yourself. Please. We're 15. We can't be always stuck in this. Okay? For 5 years. We can't be stuck in this for 5 years, okay? And more. Please end it. Okay. I'm gonna end this room now. Okay? Bye.